Working mothers torn between the demands of their jobs and the desire to be with their children pose a serious problem that more and more companies are trying to solve. Mike Jensen, our chief financial correspondent, has the story of one of those companies. Hi, Mike. Good morning.
Good morning, Katie. What makes this story really unusual is that the mother involved is a partner at a big accounting firm with the kind of job that ordinarily requires 60-hour weeks and not much time left for the children.
The discussion with Bayless on the opinion paragraph was almost unprecedentedly short.
The problem is, how do you balance this with this?
Push it to Mommy.
Elizabeth Rader has a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. They want Mommy around, and Mommy wants to be there.
Walk to Mommy. Yes, that's a good boy.
But Mommy also happens to be a partner in one of the nation's largest accounting firms, Deloitte & Touche. Has been for more than 8 years.
Okay, then I'll meet with them on the 17th in Washington.
It's a demanding job, long hours, travel, lots of pressure.
Here we go.
With the birth of her second child, Elizabeth Rader found herself squeezed between her clients and her babies, both competing for her time.
I'm very committed to my career, but I'm also very committed to my children. And it became obvious to me that if I was going to be an active part of their development during their younger years, that I really wanted more time to spend with them than I was able to carve out of a full-time schedule.
Luckily for Elizabeth, at about the same time her new baby was born, Deloitte & Touche's top management decided to do something about a growing problem. The firm's chairman, Mike Cook.
We were not retaining a sufficient number of high-talent women at the top levels of the organization.
Karen, what are you doing in
Deloitte & Touche started a program that includes all sorts of family services. And Elizabeth Rader became the first partner at the firm to go on a part-time, flexible-hour schedule. That sort of thing is fairly common for secretaries and clerks, but very rare in the executive and professional ranks.
Have a good day.
You have a good day, too.
Now Elizabeth not only takes weekends off, but also another couple of days during the week. She's paid less, but says it's worth it to say goodbye to her husband and stay home with the babies.
The very best thing is clearly being able to spend a day with my children, an unstructured day.
Now she does things during the week that full-time mothers do. Takes the babies with her to the supermarket.
Where's the raisin bread?
She also has some time for herself, a set of tennis with a neighbor. And during a morning jog, she reflects on the conflicts that face her generation of working women, trying to be everything to everybody, babies, husband, and boss. She's grateful that she's been given a chance to spend more time at home without jeopardizing her career.
I'm really excited to have this opportunity. I want it to succeed for me personally, and if it does succeed, which I think it will, I hope it'll have a positive impact more broadly in the workplace. What would you guys like for lunch?
Unfortunately, there aren't very many programs like this, and one reason is that 90% of the men who run the nation's largest corporations have wives who've never worked outside the home, so they really don't identify with the problem, Katie.
But that may be changing. Mike, you know, Elizabeth's very lucky, but many companies are not that enlightened, and some women who work part-time really do jeopardize their careers, don't they?
The biggest thing they give up is the chance for the gold ring, because it is almost impossible for a woman who does that sort of thing to get to the very top. It just doesn't work that way. I mean, we all know that. We see that in businesses all around the country. The people who put in the 50, 60, 70-hour weeks are the ones who really make it to the top. So it's a trade-off, and they know it. A lot of them like the trade-off.
I bet. Mike Jensen, thanks a lot.
Okay.
In a moment, more of our look at the first year of the Clinton presidency. But first, this is Today on NBC.